Okie doke, I'm gonna do a video with Chase here. He's been coming around so quick that now I want to introduce the e-collar to him again. He had a bad experience with it, so I've not even touched one with him or put one on him or anything. So this is the first day he's had one on him, and I'm gonna kind of just go through how we're gonna reintroduce it the right way so he's not terrified of it if you put one on him. We're gonna make it fun for him and use it at a very, very low level. I have this at a level, what is that, 5. It's on a 5, 05. I cannot feel that on my own skin anywhere on my body. So he can feel just a little trickle. That's all I want, just enough to get his attention and kind of focus on me, and then I reward him when he focuses on me, and then we build from there. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this button in and we're gonna be working recall, by the way. So when he starts to commit to coming to me, I let the button off, I mark it with a yes, I reward him with some food. This is very simple, very elementary, but it must be done very humanely and gently. And this is not a correct, I'm not using this as a correction, I am just using it to get his attention. That is it. Because a lot of times just the food, if he's distracted, isn't enough. So I want to just give him a little bit more encouragement to look at me. And then once he does, he gets rewarded. All right? Come. Good boy. So notice you want to have it low enough to where he's barely feeling a trickle, because if you put it up too high and you make them uncomfortable, they're not going to take food. Come. Good boy. So every time I say come, I'm holding that button in until he looks at me and kind of commits to coming to me, and then I let it off, mark it with a good boy, and reward him with some food. Come. Yes. So right now he's kind of glued to me, so I can't do it too well, so I'm going to try to trick him. Come. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Yes. Good boy. Come. Yes. Good boy. So it's so low on his neck, it's taken a minute to even register, because I'm holding this button down for a good 3-4 seconds before he actually looks at me. But that's what I want. I do not want him upset or stressed out because of it. So if it takes a little bit more time to get him to come along or come around, that's perfectly fine. That's better than trying to just turn this thing up and get him to shake his head or something every time. I do not want that. I want it to be almost nothing. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Yes. Good boy. Come. Yes. Good. So that last one right there, I didn't say come. I didn't say anything. I just hit the button so I could tell if he was starting to relate if he could even feel it for sure. So I didn't say anything, and when I hit the button, he did turn his head and come to me. So he is feeling something. So sometimes I want to mix it up and not always say come or reward, just hit that button. So you know that they're starting to catch on what that little sensation means that they're feeling. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Up. Come. Yes. Good. Come. Yes. Yes. Good, yes. Come. Come. Good. Good boy. Come. Yes. 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 So now I know for sure he's feeling it. I actually turned it up to a 6. Just to get just a touch more. Come on. Come. Yes. There, a lot more crisp response that time, but still not causing him any real discomfort or anything. Come. Good. So you kind of got the idea. So, like I said, what I'm doing is, because this is such an amazing tool when they're used correctly, you can get some really quick results with them if you're consistent with them and you work with them in the right way. And like I said, this is not being used as a correction tool. I'm not correcting him with it. I'm just simply making my what I'm asking him to do is just a little bit more power to it. Because otherwise, you know, he'll blow you off a little bit if he gets distracted. There's lots of food bags and stuff over here, so I kind of use those in my favor to add distractions to him. But I could tell, and everybody else could tell when I'd hit the button, he would turn and look at me. He wasn't cowering down. He wasn't buckling under his tail. His body language stayed the same, and he was still looking for the reward. So that's what I wanted to do, and so I think now we can continue on with this and really make some good progress with him. All right, we'll see you later. Toodles.